Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Sip and Review. Today I will be doing a review on Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 12, Taxing Times and Blurry Lines. So, let's begin. So, the show started out with Ashley saying that she put a tracker in Michael's booty. And guys, did you catch that? That was shade thrown because, you know, the girls were saying last season that Michael, you know, messed with men as well. So that's what that one was all about. So then Karen's husband Ray, he was rushing them out of the door as if he couldn't wait for her to leave because the girls were taking a trip to Karen's hometown, to her family farm. Now, either Ray had something that he was in a hurry to get to, or, you know, he really just wanted her to leave because they were arguing, because, you know, they were having problems when Ray said that he wasn't sure if he was still in love with his wife on a previous episode. So that could be the reason why. So Candace, let's talk about Candace. So Karen said that she told Candace that she should press charges against Monique for the fight that they had. Now, guys, this is going to be the last time I touch bases on this, because I feel like Candace, you're crying too much. I feel like you're being too extra. I mean, I don't know if that's the storyline they're going to continue to run on with you for ratings, but like, I'm really like getting tired of it. It's like, you know, you keep on crying, oh, I just feel so bad, you know, patting her little face so she won't mess up her makeup because of the fight they had. People get into fights all the time, Candace. You don't ever see anyone still crying over a fight that they had. You just take your lick and keep on moving. That's just how it goes in real world. You know, you get in a fight, get your ass dragged, oh well, you learn from it, you move on. You don't keep on crying. If you're gonna sue the girl, then do what you need to do. But there's no need to keep sitting up here crying. And to me, all that whining, it just makes you look like a weak person to me. So I'm totally over it. Okay, let's get on with it. You guys both did what you did, and I'm not saying that Monique was right for putting her hands on you. Like I said in my comment section of the previous video that I did, some people choose to use their words to fight with, and others choose to use their hands. And it just so happened that Monique chose to use her hands, which again, I feel like she should have chose a better option, but who knows what really happened behind the scenes of what really set Monique off like that. There was, you know, someone that pulled her and another person that threw the drink. So maybe Monique thought that was Candace that did that to her, and she just saw red. Like she said, she blacked out or whatever. So, you know, they know how to edit these shows and make it look like a person did something when they didn't do it, just to hype it up for ratings. So again, that's how I feel about that. So, and where I'm from, you don't press charges on anyone because they beat you up, knowing damn well you instigated a fight. You know, you both was talking smack to one another, and that's just what happened. And again, let me be clear, I am not saying that Monique was right for putting her hands on her like that. She should have chosen the second option, was to either walk away or just come at her with words like they usually do on the show, besides, you know, putting their hands on one another. Okay, so let's talk about Robin. Robin did a poor job on trying to handle her own taxes, but she came for Karen when Karen husband had a problem with his taxes. Now y'all were dragging Karen over the fact that, you know, their taxes was mishandled, and now the shoe's on the other foot. So you already had problems before saying that an accountant stole your money or something like that on a previous show. And with all that going on with you, you still had the nerve to want to talk about Karen. Excuse me. So, just know you need to choose an accountant. Find a good one. Do your research. Make sure they are legit before you hire someone. Even go out and talk to their own customers, read reviews, all of the above. In the meantime, don't try to handle your money again, because you messing up, honey. And judging from what Juan said, no, that's on you, meaning that you're the one that's messing up your money and not him. That's how he made it seem, as if it was all your wrongdoing. Lastly, Robin is boring. She needs a new storyline. There's nothing interesting about her on the show. And she's an instigator. She's very sneaky. She do a lot of slick stuff, just like her friend Giselle. And that's all I gotta say about that. Not more, not less. Moving on. So Karen took the girls to her family farm. And Karen said that the farm has been in her family for over 100 years, and her family bought the farm from their slave owners. So at their farm, Karen was saying that they process corn, wheat, peanuts, and more. And Ashley, why you got them heels on at the farm, girl? Like, there's mud everywhere. Like, really, Ashley? I don't know, honey. But you know, some people that just feel like they gotta have their heels on everywhere they go. But she was really overdressed, in my opinion. You know, everybody else was wearing boots and tennis. Like, you don't go to a farm with no damn stilettos on, heels, or whatever you chose to wear. So you're bad. So now I did state earlier in the beginning of my video that Candace is pressing charges against Monique, which is because she said Karen told her to do so. But I do know that you want to be friends with them both, Karen, but they are going to expect you to pick a side. So moving on from that, let's talk about Giselle. Let's be real. You never liked Monique in the first place. And we all know that you did not like her from the beginning of the show. From her first day on the show, when she told you she had 4 houses. She said she had 4 houses, and the look on your face was like you showed a disliking towards her. So girl, bye. Now, since you're worrying so much about your image so much, now it's a sin to be hateful and jealous of someone. Envy is a sin. So that's not nice, and I really think you guys need to cut Monique some slack. Like, y'all doing too much. Now I feel like it's going to get to the point to where she's going to be bullied on the show, because each and every one of you bullies one another throughout all of the seasons. Everyone has had their chance to be bullied. So should you guys write Monique off like that? No, you should not. Just like Ashley said, you're all are friends. You're supposed to be her friends, just like Ashley said, and I agree with Ashley. So that's not very nice, and it's terrible. So let's talk about Wendy. Wendy said that she doesn't want to be a professor anymore. She would rather just do political commentary in Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, so Wendy is worried about how her mother is going to feel when she lets her know, because, you know, in their culture, you know, they were raised to be you know, very successful individuals, you know, doctors or some type of lawyer or some type of degree to feel like they made it. So, now Wendy, you've already made your mom proud when you got your doctorate degree, you have a husband and kids now, you're successful already. So she should already be satisfied with that. You know, live the life that would make you happy. That's what I would do if it were me. Now, so I'm going to give you example and tell my story. So after I graduated with my master's degree in business, I was going to continue my education to get my doctorate degree, but I chose not to. Now, knowing that I only had one more year to do in college to get my doctorate degree, I did not, because I knew that I was tired of going to school and I wanted to do something else with my life. So y'all, this is an honest, truthful, my real life story. This is not made up. So I did just that. So I didn't let what other people said, you know, what other people felt that I should be doing dictate my life. I knew that there were other things that I wanted to do, like I said, with my life. So my point is, live for you and not for others. Okay? Now, is Robin and Tatiana with that wig on? You know, she was being Tatiana. That's her alter ego. Child. LOL. So I was loving the role play, you know. She says she's from La Villa. And she wants a dirty martini. It was so funny to me. So I didn't know Robin had it in her. That's about the most entertaining part, I would say, she has had on this show this season thus far, for season 5. Everything else has been dry. So you go, Tatiana. So did y'all catch that Robin still had the tag on her clothes? I'm assuming she's going to return it after, you know, she finished doing what she got to do. So, and back to the parade now. Cameron was invited to her hometown because they wanted to celebrate her for the homecoming, and she was a participant in the parade. And Karen, kudos to you, girl. Giselle, just be happy for Karen. You know, y'all are supposed to be friends. You know, repairing your friendship because you did her so wrong on the last season. You know, don't be throwing shade at her. Like, that's not nice. It's her homecoming parade. Just back up off of Karen. Period. That's how I feel about it. Which brings me to the point that I've been making all along. You guys all do dirt to one another. So that's just how the women are on the show. That's just you guys' personality. So they did show a clip by Monique. Now that the dust has settled, Monique is feeling remorseful for what she did and her actions. They did show a scene where she had a visit with her pastor. And Monique, honey, it just may be too late to apologize, because from what I heard and have seen, you know, in the press or whatever, Candace has already pressed charges against you. So, you know, you can still apologize to her, but she may not accept it at this point. So, you know, just make peace with yourself and just move on and learn from your mistakes, and know that next time you're in a situation like that, choose option B. Okay? So, thank you guys for watching, and you all have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye now.